So hello students, in the last video we have discussed about the physical properties of metal and its exceptions. Now today we are going to start the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. So we will go through them one by one. Okay, the first point will be reaction with oxygen. Reaction with oxygen. Okay, in this reaction with oxygen we will describe both the metals and non-metals, how they each will react with oxygen and what they will form. So first of all we will discuss about metals. So whenever the metal reacts with oxygen, it will form metal oxide. Its equation will be metal plus oxygen from air. Where it will get oxygen? It will get from air. Okay, and it will form metal oxide. Metal oxide. That will be basic in nature. The metal oxide that is formed, that will be basic in nature. I hope you have remembered the basic and acidic properties of metals or elements. I have explained in the last class in 7th. There was a chapter acid, bases and salt. In that I have explained you about basic and acidic nature of the elements. So that basic, that metal oxide that is formed after the reaction of metal with oxygen, the metal oxide will be basic in nature. Now we will go through the example. Now I am telling you an example. First of all, iron. You all have seen iron metals, and in that iron metal, either it is an iron rod, either it is an iron box. After some time you see that it starts rusting. It causes some brownish material, reddish brown material get added to that iron metal or iron box. So what is that? Actually that is also the part of iron, that is iron rust. You can say that is rust, and that is formed the metal oxide. How that formed? What is the reason why it is created? The simple reason is the metal iron reacted with oxygen and formed that metal oxide. Now we will go through the simple equation of formation of rust. So here I am going to explain that simple equation of that. Iron, all of you know that iron reacts with oxygen and forms rust. Okay, this was the simple language. Now if we will go to the science language, then what will be written? Iron is termed as ferrous. Formed with oxygen, reacted with oxygen. I have done wrong. Reacted with oxygen and formed rust or ferrous oxide. Okay, here you can notice that metal, then metal oxide. Metal is ferrous, and here it is metal oxide, ferrous oxide. Okay, now what are the symbols? Symbolic representation. The symbol for iron or ferrous is Fe. This is the chemical symbol for iron. Fe is the chemical symbol for iron. O2 is for oxygen, and rust is, I will write here. So if we go through the symbolic representation, we will write Fe plus O2, and it will form Fe2O3. So what is this? This is actually the metal reacted with oxygen and formed metal oxide. That will be basic in nature. It will not be acidic, not be salt, not be neutral, but it will be basic in nature. Basic. Okay, so I hope this one is clear. Now next is non-metals. Metal is clear, and now here it is non-metal. In non-metal, same process is being done. As here metal reacts with oxygen, forms metal oxide. Simple here it will be non-metal reacts with oxygen, forms non-metal oxide. Now there must be a doubt you all must be having, that if it is same metal oxygen, metal oxide, non-metal oxygen, non-metal, then what is the difference between them? The simple difference between them is here at the last. The solution will be acidic in nature. Here it was basic in nature and here it is acidic in nature. Now we will go through an example. Sulfur, you all have listened about that. So here it will be the sulfur reacted with oxygen will form, what it will form? Sulfur dioxide. Okay, sulfur dioxide. Now the simple symbolic representation of it, sulfur is denoted by S, then again oxygen as O2, and it will form SO2, this one. Now this, after this reaction, this solution will be acidic. SO2 or sulfur dioxide is an acid in nature. Okay. Now I think these both points are clear to you. Next explanation we'll do in our next video. Thank you, class.